Right, guys. So MMA was legalized 2 years ago in France.
Yeah.
Okay, so many people, they are not really used to watch like UFC fight, everything. So as the French broadcaster, we try to promote, fights. So for the people who don't know you in France, can you tell us your story, from the street fighting to being a legend of the UFC?
My name is Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. I am an immigrant to United States of America. My parents, my dad's from Cuba, my mom's from Peru, and I had a good upbringing. It was a tough upbringing. A lot of stuff that regular people probably don't have to go through, but I had to go through it. We had to make ends meet, and I worked hard. Immigrant mentality. I didn't have like a lot of things. Or actually, I'll say the truth, I didn't have anything growing up. This was everything I had right here, and everything I got is from here. Now, all the accomplishments, belts that I have, world records that came with the hard work that I put into it, and my faith in God and my faith in myself. I never stopped believing in God and myself, no matter when I lost, when I was doing good, when I was doing bad, when I was sleeping in cars, when I didn't have a house. It didn't matter. I kept doing this, and that's why I think so many fans around the world love me, because I didn't come from a perfect background or setting. I was fighting in the streets to one day get here, and now I'm here in Miami, bringing the UFC back to Miami.
And if you had to convince someone to watch your fight, what would you tell him?
If I had to convince you to watch my fight, all I'm gonna tell you is, if you like violence, if you like utter destruction, if you like sweet science, if you like the mastery of this sport at its finest levels, tune in and watch me. I'm gonna kill somebody.
It's been like 20 years since your UFC, your first MMA fight, What are you most proud in your career?
I'm most proud of my career of pushing through the losses. The wins are amazing, but there's been a lot of times where I just didn't want to fight no more. I went and fought a guy that was from Korea in Korea, and then I lost a fight because I got robbed, and it was like, I'm done with this sport. I'm not gonna do it again. And then I would just find a way, find the will to push through that, to then get those wins. There's many times where nobody thought I was gonna win, and I got the win. That's because of that loss that I pushed through. So I'm proud of a lot of the victories of my career, but also the times that I've pushed through the bad times, because it's easy to push when everything's going your way.
And talking about like no sport, not even the Olympic, but being like a role model for people like immigrants. What do you
Oh, that's something that is amazing to me. When I was growing up in the fighting, I didn't think I'd end up being a role model to so many, not just like Latin community, but just anybody that didn't have it easy wherever they're from. If you're Moroccan and you're in France and you're an immigrant and you could relate, or wherever it is that you're at, you're a Japanese guy in Peru. It's just that I have that spirit that a lot of people see and get inspired by, because I'm gonna get after it. I'm gonna work after it. Like I said, I didn't have the best education or the best upbringing, but none of that was gonna stop me. I wasn't gonna play a victim and sit in the back and let the world tell me what I deserve. No, 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 no. I was gonna tell the world what I fucking deserve, and that's why I get it.
You know other French fighters, actually?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jerome Lebaner, right? Oh, legend. We're talking about back then, but man, this guy was a legend. Huge, fucking animal. Danny Bill. You know who that is? No, another Muay Thai world champion, Danny Bill from freaking France. Insane Muay Thai, one of my favorite fighters as well in Muay Thai. And of course, my good friend Gregory Choplin. What's up, my brother?
You know Cedric Doumbé?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen him fight. Good fighter, good fighter. Czech Congo, another friend. I know all the French fighters, man. And besides UFC, France has always had a high history of Muay Thai. Their Muay Thai in France is like amazing. I think England, France are like the best countries in Muay Thai outside of Thailand, obviously. So it's amazing to see how good the French are in Muay Thai.
You are in a turning point of your career. If you lose, like it will be like your fourth consecutive defeat. In case of losing Saturday, it will be your last fight.
If I lose Saturday, I have to evaluate a lot of things, because I never think in my prime Gilbert could have beat me. So it shows a lot. Like if I'm getting beaten now, though he's a top 5 guy now in the world, I think his style always fit my style very good. So if I lose, man, maybe it's time to hang it up, you know? I've been doing it for 20 years. I get sentimental even thinking about it, but I've been doing this for 20 years, you know, and I don't want to call it quits. I don't. That's why I'm going to go out there Saturday and give it everything I got and stay cool, level-headed, sharpshooter, and get this fight done. And then keep fighting, and then keep fighting, keep fighting. But if I lose, there's a big chance it might be my last one.
And your last fight was against Colby Covington, you know? How did you get over this loss?
I haven't gotten over that loss, really. Tell you the truth, all I do is just train, train, and train, because the only way I'm going to get over that loss is when I break his face in that cage. You know, when we fight again, that's how I'll get over that loss, you know. It's not a style that I've always done well with. The guys that just want to wrestle, and they don't want to fight. They just want to hug you and hold you. So I've always had problems with those styles, you know. So all I got to do is just keep myself in this game. I've been here before where I lost to somebody, then I kept training, and then I beat that somebody, you know. So all I got to do is just stay focused and get back in there.
We all know what happened after your fight.
Allegedly.
So this rivalry is not over yet.
No, this rivalry is far from over. When I get Kobe in the ring in front of me next time, I'll make sure to end him, you know, and not in a hugging way or any of that stuff what he likes to do. I'm gonna punch a hole in his face.
So maybe not in MMA, right? Maybe
No, in MMA. Has to be in MMA. Only in MMA.
What do you think of him having a title shot?
He doesn't have a title shot. Those are just rumors.
And if he does?
But if he does, it's too early to call it because I haven't fought yet. They're just putting out rumors out there. Watch what happens when I fight Saturday.
If you had a message for Kobe, what would you tell him right now?
You should have never brought up my kids, bitch.
On Saturday, does a victory will make you contender for the belt?
For sure. After I get the win Saturday and the way I'm going to do it, I'll be the number 1 contender. I'll fly on over to England, beat the living shit out of fucking Leon, and then come back over here, beat Usman, beat Kobe. And then from there, I'll evaluate my career, see what's next.
You seem to have like something to settle with Edward.
Yeah. With me and Edwards got a lot of things to settle, you know. He doesn't like me too much. I could care for him less, but he does have the belt right now, so I want to punch him in the face.
Can you explain to us why you seem like don't like him?
Leon's just disrespectful, you know. He had sent a lot of stupid things online. Long night, been training a lot. He had said a lot of stupid things online, was on Twitter saying a lot of things, and I didn't even pay attention to this guy, you know. So then I get to England, and I'm fighting the number 3 in the world. He's like number 14 at the time. And I'm trying to talk to him like man to man, like, hey, why are you saying these things? I'm right here, say them now. And he won't talk to me. He'll walk away, leaves. He sees me somewhere, he leaves, you know. I'm like, all right, whatever. He's a fucking idiot, you know. Then after my fight, you know, I just won fight of the night, knockout of the night. I beat the number 3 guy in the world in England, and he's from England. So I'm there hanging out, having a grand time, doing my interview, and here comes Leon trying to steal my shine, trying to steal all the hard work I did. And on top of that, I have kids that are watching this. I can't let somebody bully me, and then my kids are going to ask me, why are you letting this person bully you, Dad? So he bullied me on the interview. And he said some stupid shit that he shouldn't have said. So I just walked on over and, you know, gave him a 3-piece and a soda to the face, and that's it. You know, that's why he doesn't like me. But he can't get mad either because you did it yourself. Had you not interrupted my interview and tried to be cool, you'd have been fine. Nobody would know your name. You'd just be some other guy there.
Now, talking about the fight on Saturday, how does it feel to be in Miami, in front of your public?
This is everything, to be in front of my community, my culture, the city that raised me, where I learned how to fight. This is magic. Long night, training all day, all night, man.
The crowd will be like behind you, of course. Are you excited for this?
I'm so excited. I don't think I've been more excited ever to compete in a place, you know, but so excited that I also have to, like a horse, put the blinders on and just fight and compete, and then after that, enjoy the excitement.
What can you expect from you?
Violence, speed, precision, the same things that have gotten me here, you know, just a little better at every one of those areas, and great defensive wrestling.
How are you gonna
with speed and power.
Knock him out?
Knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, because he's an awesome jiu-jitsu. So.
Awesome jiu-jitsu, but I'm gonna knock him the fuck out.
You were on an impressive strike, between against Till, Askren, Diaz. What happened?
I took a fight in short notice, 6-day notice. I went from being in my house on the couch to fighting for a world championship because Gilbert had corona, so I went all the way to Abu Dhabi. That's one of those losses. I did a 5-rounder there. I cut 20 pounds for that fight in like 6 days, so it wasn't my best. Then in Florida, when I got the rematch. In Florida, I got the rematch with Usman. I thought Usman was going for a takedown. And for the first time in my career, I get knocked out. He lands right hand on me. Go to sleep. He knocks me out, So I take my hat off always at Usman because he got that. That was a beautiful technique, and I can't take it away. He got me with it. So no nothing there to say, but just we're going to do it again. We'll fight again at some point, and then I could show him what I could do, And then with Kobe, it just wasn't my best me, man. If you see the videos and stuff, it just wasn't my best version of me. And there's some things that sometimes you can't control, outside factors of the fight world that, you get sick, you get injured, and you just don't put on your best performance. I had just pulled out the fight before that against Leon because I had destroyed my rib. I had fractured my rib, tore the muscle and the cartilage, so I couldn't fight with Leon. I couldn't pull out 2 fights in a row. So I just had to go through on with the fight. It wasn't my best me, but, all I could do is think about everything wrong, I have 3 losses in a row. How? Why? Where? Okay, don't do this anymore. Don't do this. Oh, this worked. Do that. And I've been doing that for a long time and just getting ready for this moment. I'm more confident than ever. If you would have asked me this like 8 months ago, I was in a very dark place. Ever since Usman knocked me out, I kind of lost my mind for a long time. I'd never been knocked out, and I never thought he would knock me out. So it took a while to get myself right, and I'm right now.
Are there fighters that impress you in this division?
In the division, yeah, there's some good fighters that impressed me. Yeah, there's a couple good guys, but they're all the same at my weight.
And we're gonna play a little game. I make a list of fighters and tell me good guy or bad guy. Okay. We start with Jorge Masvidal.
Good guy, man. It's a good guy, man. Just don't piss him off.
So the more baddest motherfucker.
That's the baddest motherfucker, but he's a good guy though. If you don't fuck with him, he doesn't fuck with you. Pussy. Good guy, man. He's good. This guy's good, tough, mean. He's one of the few guys at the 170 that impressed me. I really like this guy. Bad motherfucker. He's good, man. Who? Nah, he's a tough guy, man. He's a tough guy no matter what. He's a tough guy. I definitely like Nate Diaz. He talks a lot of shit and stuff, but I got nothing but admiration for that guy. He's done a lot in his career, man. Great fighter, skill set wise, just boring, man. That's why he can't break over to the next level because he's boring. He plays safe, so I can't say bad motherfucker or even a bad man. I can just say he's a good fighter. Dead man walking. Pussy, cop calling, cupcake, fucking bitch, fake as fuck. He doesn't even know anything about Trump, and he says he's Donald Trump, Donald. He doesn't know anything. He's the biggest, fakest bitch anybody ever met. That guy lived in my couch for a year. I paid the rent. He didn't pay shit. And then when pay-per-view started coming about, just to sell more pay-per-views, he started talking about my kids, about my family. That shows the type of person he is. He'll say anything about anyone, and he only uses friendships in life to gain leverages. This guy's good, man.
When you leave UFC one day, who could be the next baddest?
There could be a lot of bad motherfuckers in the UFC. There's a lot of bad motherfuckers on this card right here. Pereira and Izzy, wow, it's gonna be a fucking great fight. But the baddest motherfucker, come April 9th, is gonna be me and only me. Hello, my French people. Love all of you. What's going on? 2 a.m. RMC. Don't miss the fights. Salud, dinero y amor. Gamebird live coming at you.